YouTube, what's going on? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Harper with HOP Tactical coming to you all with the end of the year gun collection video, part one. I say part one because I'm going to focus on pistols only in this video. Part two, ARPs, rifles. But before I get too in depth with this video, I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. One of my biggest asks is that you like and subscribe. Leave comments, positive feedback, advice, suggestions, stuff that you probably want to see me shooting at the range, and content like that. Help me grow this into something that's going to be great. Now, I want to go ahead and get started with the Glock 19X. This is my first Glock purchase, period. The Glock 19X. She is clear. First off, I made the mistake of not getting the MOS version, and that's fine. It's okay. It does have night sights, which you can't see in the camera right now, but there are night sights. Rear serrations, which are deep enough. They feel pretty good. I wish it had front serrations, but that's fine. Stippling on here is decent. Not the best, not the worst. Light on here that I'm running is the TLR1HL to match the FDE of the pistol itself. 17 round mags, flush fitting. $19 rounds, extended mag. The fun tool or the fun stick, 33 round mag. Something that if you can conceal this with just regular clothes and not be the Chiracians, then you are a magician. That's the conclusion that I've come up with, is that you are a magician. This light that I have on here, oh, it's bright. It is bright. It'll light you up. But this is my Glock 19X. Something simple. Next up in my roster is the Glock 21 Gen 5 MOS. I could put a red dot on this one, y'all. We are clear. Basic features are front serrations, rear serrations, accessory rail. I'll put a TLR1 HL on there. Basic Betty, front sights and rear sights. I hate these block sights. They're hideous. I don't like them. Stippling, same as the Glock 19X. Nothing too aggressive. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Blade safety. It's pretty nice pistol. Pretty nice firearm. This a thick bar right here. This a thick one right here, y'all. So have the 13 round mag, flush fitting. And this monstrosity of 45 ACP, y'all. This is 26 rounds of 45 ACP. If I use all 26 rounds, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. If I ever get into any incident, and I pray I never do, I'm going to jail if I dump all 26 rounds. It's not going to be pretty for the person on the other end. But this particular mag is for another firearm system that holds Glock mags. This particular Glock mag at that. So stay tuned to part two to see what this goes in, y'all. And this is the Glock 21 Gen 5 MOS. Here we have the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. We are clear. This, I'm going to start from the very front on this particular one. I have the Harrington Arms compensator, which aesthetically, it looks pleasing to my eyes. And it also helps mitigate recoil, which this particular firearm doesn't have a lot of recoil, but I just like the look of it, and it actually helps reduce recoil. Suppressor height sights, front and rear. These do not glow. They're not night sights. I have the Holosun 407C. Nice grip texturing on this firearm. Blade safety on this firearm as well. TLR1HL. The trigger on this particular firearm to me is not the best when it comes to the reset. So I don't like the reset. There's a nice wall on there. There's a nice break, but the reset to me is mashed potatoes with no gravy. But I'm going to keep on moving because I can go down a whole rabbit hole when it comes to that. But this one has a 17 round mag with the little sleeve to kind of gap the filling or fill the gap. And then a 23 round magazine, if I'm not mistaken, which gives it a nice look in my opinion. Very nice feeling firearm. Very something pretty cool to have in your collection. So this is the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. Next up in the roster is the Taurus G3. We are clear. This is the non-Toro edition. It doesn't have the optics plate on here, and that's fine. It has front and rear serrations on here. These terrible sights, iron sights, rear blacked out, and white dot front sights. The texturing is very, very nice. It's very reminiscent of the Smith & Wesson. It's very sandpaperish. I like the way that feels. It does have left side safety. Can't even pull the trigger. You can't even rack the slide. Rack the slide, pull the trigger. So thumb safety, accessory rail. I have an O-light for this one when I don't run it in my MCK. So I do have a little O-light that I run on here. Lakeline aftermarket barrel, threaded barrel at that. Trigger on this, blade safety. Blade safety is pretty nice. Nice trigger squeeze or nice wall. Nice break. Reset is pretty good. I like the reset on this one. This comes with a 17 round mag. I don't really care for the mag release on here because it's slick. Like I look for like a click. This is just like a smooth. It's not bad and it's not good, but it's like smooth. You hit the mag release and it just like slides out. Just slides out. Like something I can look past, but I'm just picky like that with my firearms. But this is the Taurus G3 full size. Next up in the arsenal is the Beretta PX4 Storm 40 cal. Chambered in 40. Smith & Wesson. First off, in case you wondered, this is skateboard tape that I have on both sides of the slide and on the grip. One, I like this firearm a lot. I like the aesthetics of it. It looks good, but they dropped the ball on texturing on the grip and on the slide. They do have rear serrations and front serrations, but this is barely there. It is more for looks than using it to manipulate the slide. So I applied some skateboard tape, which is grippy, very grippy. I don't have to do too much when it comes to racking the slide on this firearm. Have it at the top. I just put it up there because as I started applying it, it started looking good. And I liked it and I kept it like that. Hammer fired pistol, white rear sights, white front sights, no night sights. Have the hammer and decocker. The trigger squeeze on this particular one isn't bad at all. And this is with the hammer all the way up. So you have a long travel with that trigger squeeze. So you're coming from California all the way to New York. And then you have your break. Now, what you can do is reduce that by dropping the hammer. And now you've reduced that travel time. So I'm at my wall, break. Gonna reset. Nice little click. This has a 14 round mag. Has a nice little extended magazine look on it. Very nice look. With the skateboard tape, it changes the feel completely for me. It feels a lot better in my hand because, again, the original grip texturing on this firearm was barely there from the grip all the way to the slide. But this is the PX4 Storm 40 cal. Moving right along to the next pistol is the Beretta PX4 Storm subcompact 9mm. This little short baby right here, can't even get my pinky on it right now, is definitely the little brother to the 40 cal that you just saw. Same setup, basically. It's just smaller. And this, I don't have the skateboard tape, which you can kind of see the serrations on here, and it's non-existent almost. It's just there to be there when they should have put deeper serrations. And you can see the grip a lot better. This is way too smooth. Wet hands, muddy hands, the grip is just not there. This is basically like a fun mailbox gun almost, but this bad baby is thick. Thick. Yeah, like it's thick, y'all. 13 round mags. Cool thing about this particular mag, it has a lip that folds down to give you extra real estate to get that pinky on there. So that's pretty cool about it. I end up purchasing some 17 round mags, which gives me a full size grip on a subcompact pistol. Now I have a full grip, a full comfortable grip on this firearm right here. Nice grip. She's snappy. This man, hey, look at y'all. She's snappy. This little short barrel thing right here, she is snappy. Got a little see what I mean about that grip? That grip is not where it's at. Fluted barrel. Nice design on the barrel. Short barrel. Very snappy. Same thing with the 40 cal. You have the decocker. Basically the same trigger squeeze on this one as well. And this is the PX4 subcompact chambered in 9mm. All right, y'all, moving along to one of my personal favorites is the Springfield Echelon. This is a nice firearm. We are clear. Nice firearm to look at, to handle, shoot, and own. I'm gonna start from the front. I have a threaded barrel on here. Front serrations that are pretty deep. Nice design on that. Rear serrations on here. On the back end, on this side and the right side, they're like these notches that help you rack the slide from the back. Well thought out design in my opinion for this firearm right here. Have a Holosun 407C, TLR1 Streamlight, built-in gas pedals. This part is part of the takedown lever. On the right side, nice little finger rest right here. So nice point of reference when you're handling this firearm. So it's a good point of reference to where your thumb should be at. Ambidextrous controls from the mag release, slide lock release, left side and right side. Grip texturing is pretty nice. It's not too aggressive, not too smooth, but it's just right in my opinion. Safe blade safety in the trigger. Nice wall, nice break. The reset. A reset is nice. Comes with 20 round mags. Says 17. This is the 20 round base plate, which gives you your +3. Overall look of this thing is pleasing to me. The aesthetics of it is nice. The way it handles is even better. This is, again, one of my favorite firearms that I own right here is the Springfield Echelon. All right, y'all. Up next, we have another Springfield. This time it's the Hellcat Pro. We are safe and clear. Start from the top. We have the Holosun 507K. Rear serrations with a nice design, same as the front. Rear sight, U-notch. Front sight, glow in the dark. Barrel, threaded, so I have a compensator on here. The Harrington arm compensator. TLR 7A Streamlight. Same grip texture as the Echelon. Not too rough, not too soft, just right, in my opinion. No ambi mag release, no ambi slide lock, which is fine with me. I can go without that. It's just cool that the Echelon has ambidextrous controls on it. The trigger on here is pretty nice. It's not as nice as the Echelon, but I like the trigger on here. Comes with 15 round flush magazine. Still a nice grip on this firearm. You can get a good grip, good purchase on this firearm, and you're able to control and manipulate it however you need to. Also has a 17 round mag, which gives you a little extra just in case. I don't have the biggest hands, I don't have the smallest hands, but that little bit makes a nice little difference. Nice, crisp magazine release. Get a nice good grip on this firearm right here. And this is the Hellcat Pro. All right, y'all. Now we're starting to get to my peanut butters, my FDE babies, my FNs. This is the FN 502. 22 long rifle. In my opinion, this is a good trainer pistol right here for beginners to break them in and them not be so broken in or swayed away because of recoil. 22 long rifle is little to no recoil when shooting these firearms. Just double check this one. We're clear. This one does have ambidextrous controls from safety, left side and right side. Slide lock, left side, right side. Mag release, left side, right side. I do have a Holosun 407 A3. This is the non-solar version right here. Nothing on the barrel. It's threaded. Dark or blacked out front sight and rear sights. Accessory rail, nothing on here. FN is, in my opinion, one of the go-to people for grip textures. This is a medley of grip textures that I like. It works. It looks weird, but I like it. I like it a lot. The grip textures is pretty cool. So again, this firearm is good for trainers, beginners, because it is 22 long rifle. It's not going to give you a whole lot of recoil on this thing. Comes with a 10 round magazine, flush fitting, and it comes with a 15 round magazine extended. I like this look. I like this pistol. This is the FN 502. All right, everybody, moving along is another one of my peanut butter FDE babies. Is the FN 509 Compact Tactical. We are clear. This one is the big brother to the 502. Basically the same layout, just chambered in two different calibers. That's all. Same rear serrations, same front serrations. This one does have rear and front suppressor height night sights. I do have a Holosun 407C on this one with the solar panel, the fail safe, threaded barrel, TLR 7A Streamlight, same grip texture on here. The triggers on the 509s are not the best, but you have to break them in. I believe I've broken mine in right now. I don't plan on doing the trigger job on this one, but in the beginning, the triggers are not the best. Ambi controls, mag release, slide lock, mag release, slide lock. These come with wide variety of mags. These are the 15 round mags, which helps you keep the compact conceal look, if that's what you're going for. And then you have the range fund stuff, the 24 round mags. These mags are nice. Gives you a nice overall look. That's pretty good in my opinion. Nice grip. Again, this is basically the same as the 509. They're brothers and sisters. That's all it is. I'm used to the ergonomics of the 509, so transitioning to the 502 is simple. It's easy. This is the FN 509. Ooh wee, y'all. This one right here is my project baby right here. And I ain't talking about the ghetto. This is the FN 545. This is the little brother to the other big boy, the FNX 45, which has a hammer. This one is striker fired. I achieved this black and FDE look by trading slides with one of my buddies. And the overall look to me is visually pleasing. Period. Can't change my mind. Not gonna happen. We're rocking with suppressor height night sights, serrations, front and back, ambi controls from mag release, slide lock, no safety, threaded barrel, TLR 1HL. Basically a bigger version of the 509. The ergonomics is the same, which is why I like FNs. These are awesome. This bad baby right here is sporting the big window. I call it the cheat code, the Holosun 507 comp. That window is huge. You miss with this, you need to just keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Don't even worry about it. Has the 15 round mag. 15 round mag and 15 rounds of 45 is again crazy. Same thing with that Glock 21 Gen 5 that I showed y'all earlier. So I have 245 pistols. So 15 rounds of 45. The Glock, 13 rounds of 45. That extended mag was 26 rounds of 45. This FN, you have a 15 rounder and you have an 18 rounder of 45. The extended mag on this has a very, very visually pleasing look to me. Can't nobody change my mind. This is, oh my goodness. This is one of my babies right here. So this is the FN 545. All right, y'all. We've reached the last firearm of this video. Last one. This is the FN Reflex. I'm going to tell y'all why I like this particular firearm so much. But I'm going to give y'all some specs on it real quick, or some features. Front and rear serrations, front and rear night sights. Is optic ready, so I have the 407K on there. TLR 7 sub, no ambi controls. Instead of it being a striker fired, it's an internal hammer fired pistol, which helps with the recoil. All that recoil mitigation is helped by that internal hammer. Very reminiscent of the siblings, the 509, the 545, the 502 of the grip texturing. I personally like what FN did with the grip texturing. This you got like 3 different grip textures. 1, 2, count that as 3. Got some on the back. Like I like the grip texture. This firearm is very much concealable, which is one of my go-to things to do when I'm carrying my firearms, is make sure I'm concealed. The element of surprise is key to being concealed. You don't want nobody to know, right? So this comes with 11 round mags, which helps you keep that deep concealment look still in my hand. And then you have a 15 round mag, which gives you a better grip on the firearm, much better grip, and it still fits in my hand. The FN Reflex is by far my favorite, mainly due to it being concealable. It's a good shooter, still new to the market, but I'm liking it so far. And that's it for the gun collection video, y'all. Thank y'all for sticking around and watching. Hope to see y'all soon. Definitely be bringing y'all some more content soon. Thank you.